Last episode, we talked about the 2 to 4 a.m. wake up, the symptom. Today is why it happens upstream. Your body never comes down during the day. If you're dealing with chronic pain that keeps coming back, neck, shoulders, low back, hips, and you've tried stretching, rolling, posture fixes, maybe even PT, and you're still living in the same loop, this episode is going to explain why. Because for a lot of people, chronic pain isn't just a body problem. It's a nervous system problem. Your brain. Your body's still on even when you're resting. And that's not good for anyone, especially you. Here's why you should care. This isn't just pain, and it's not just sleep. When you're not rested, you're more reactive, more impatient. You make worse decisions and you start treating the people around you like they're the problem. A calm nervous system doesn't just heal your body. It makes you a better version of yourself. So when your baseline is on, your muscles don't recover well, your breathing stays very shallow, your tissues stay tight, and your sleep stays light. And your body never gets the signal that it's safe to let go. So today I'm going to show you what that looks like in your body. And I'm going to give you a simple way to start training off during the day. Because you cannot expect deep sleep at night if your body never comes down in the day. And I'm not saying pain is in your head. I hate that phrase. I'm saying pain is often the body's emergency brake when you refuse to stop the car. So if you're the person who can handle everything except turning your brain off, stay with me. Before you think I'm just theorizing, I'm going to give you a little context. Now, I didn't grow up with this soft, calm nervous system that knew how to relax. My dad was gone for long stretches trying to make a living, and I spent time living with other families so he could work. So as a kid, you learn stuff without anyone teaching you. You learn to stay alert. You learn to be low maintenance. You learn to handle your own emotions. You learn that being easy makes life easier for everybody else. I was also born with gastroschisis, scars across my stomach from day one. And if you've never lived with something on your body that makes you feel different, you won't understand what that does to your mind, especially as a child. You brace, you toughen up, you perform, you make sure nobody can see anything that looks like weakness. And then I went into the fire department. And at the same time, I ran my business. So my adult life was basically a long stretch of responsibility, pressure, adrenaline, and learning how to function while my system was constantly elevated. So when I work with chronic pain clients who can't shut off, I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm saying I recognize a pattern because I've lived in it. And the good news is this: being always on is not your personality. It's a pattern. And the good news is also this can be trained out of you. And I'm going to say something that might hit a nerve, but I see it constantly, especially with high performers. A lot of people didn't become driven because it was cute. They became driven because it was safer. Some of you grew up with early responsibility. You had to be mature too young. You had to manage stuff nobody should have to manage. And now your nervous system doesn't know how to relax because relaxing used to mean something bad could happen. Some of you grew up in families where approval had to be earned. So rest feels wrong. It feels lazy. Feels like you're falling behind, even when you're exhausted. And some of you got really good at being composed. You don't explode. You don't complain. You don't need anything. But the cost of that is your body carries it. Your body holds it. Your body tightens around it. That's why a lot of chronic pain clients confuse people. Because you can look put together and still be braced like you're in a fight. You can be successful and still be living in survival. And then you try to fix it like a normal person would fix any problem. More stretching, more strengthening, more work. And it helps for a week. Then it comes right back because your baseline never changed. So let me show you what that baseline looks like in the body, because once you see it, it's obvious. One can't shut off, I can usually see it fast. Their breathing is high, their chest moves, but the ribs don't expand out and back. The exhale never fully finishes, and that matters because a body that can't exhale all the way can't calm down. Jaw clenched, tongue tight, neck doing too much, shoulders living up by the ears like they're waiting for impact, abs braced, hips tight, not tight like you need another stretch routine, tight like your body doesn't feel safe enough to let go. And none of this is your fault. It's just how the body protects you. Then the tissues itself start feeling sticky. That's the fascia piece. I explain it like matted hair. If your hair is matted and you keep yanking on it, it hurts. You don't fix it with force. You fix it by combing it out consistently until movement feels light again. Now here's the simple truth. A lot of chronic pain is not just tissue, it's nervous system tone. It's a body living on high alert. And when you live like that all day, night doesn't magically fix it. So sleep gets lighter, your brain checks the perimeter. You wake up, you start thinking, you start scanning, you tighten your jaw, you feel your shoulder, you notice your hip, you get up to pee, you look at the phone, now you're wide awake. And then you're tired the next day, and tired people make worse choices. More caffeine, more sugar, less patience, less movement, less clarity. Quick aside, if you snore loud, wake up gasping, get headaches, reflux, or you're up peeing every night, get that checked. That's physiology. Now here's a part most people miss. How to train off on purpose. So what do you actually do with this? You stop treating calm like it's something that happens when life gets easier. You train it. Because if your nervous system learned on, it can definitely learn off. But it's not going to learn it from one perfect meditation video. That's not how this works. It learns from reps, short reps, done often, with the same seriousness you bring to everything else. Here's the simplest version. In the morning, 2 minutes. If you can step outside, get actual daylight in your eyes, then breathe through the nose slow and make the exhale longer than the inhale. Nothing dramatic. You're setting your baseline. Midday, 2 minutes. After a meeting, after the screens, after the stress, 6 slow breaths. Mouth closed, long exhale. Do it with me once right now. In through the nose, slow out like you're fogging a mirror with your mouth closed. Shoulders heavy, jaw soft. You're not meditating, you're telling the body to stand down. Late afternoon, 2 minutes. Before you walk into your house, before dinner, before you shift into family mode, do a reset. Because a lot of you are bringing work stress straight into your home and wondering why everyone else feels tense. And at night, 5 minutes. Dim the lights, no phone in the bed. Slow nasal breathing, long exhale. And when you wake up at 3 a.m., don't turn it into a meeting. Don't negotiate with your mind. You go physical. Exhale. Let the ribs drop. Unclench the jaw. Drop the shoulders. No story. Because story is fuel, and fuel keeps you awake. That's how you start teaching your nervous system we're safe. Let me land this in the way I'd say it to you in person. Most high performers don't have a motivation problem. I've said this before. They have a shut-off problem. They can execute, they can handle pressure, they can carry responsibility, but they don't know how to stand down without collapsing. So the body forces it through pain, through sleep disruption, through burnout. It is not weakness. It is your system trying to protect you when you won't listen. So don't shame yourself. Train it. Train downshift the same way you train strength. Small reps, often, with intention. And if some of the deeper family stuff I mentioned hit hard, early responsibility, earned approval, holding it all in, hate to tell you, you're not broken. You're just patterned. And patterns can change. Next episode, I'll go deeper into breathing and what good actually looks like. Because most people think they're breathing right, and they're not. For today, take one thing with you. Sleep gets better when your day gets calmer. And your day gets calmer when your body learns it's allowed to be off duty. So hit that subscribe button so you can get notified of the next episode. I want to make your life better, more peaceful, calmer. The same things I want for myself, I want for you. So let me help you. Have a great night.